So we gotta go ahead and talk about this whole situation involving Scrappy doing this interview with his mom, Momma D, where she literally sat there and was talking about the time she brought grown ass women that were strippers to his birthday party when he was just 14 years old.
But you enjoyed it. But you got service for free. For free. That pretty much for your birthday. And I tell the truth. Oh, what you doing?
I think I was 14 or something like that. And she, so I had a full-blown party, and we in the hood. Like,
okay.
Full-blown, everybody came, because they, you know, we popular in the hood. You know what I mean? So look, she had the whole thing. Hold on.
Okay, go ahead, you tell.
Man, mama said, hey, come on, let's get it started.
Blew the whistle.
Boom.
Put the girls out. How about they went and got their parents?
Yeah. Because we had
the little girl.
My mama
Now the young teenage girl.
My mama had strippers in them.
Yeah.
For my 14th birthday.
The school girl brought the real ladies in. The grown women. Everybody came back to the door. All the mamas came back like, hold on.
I stood my ground 10 toes down.
She was like, yeah, this my house.
It's my house. But go in my house.
If you got a son in here that don't need to be in here, please take him out.
Call him out.
Get up out of here.
We gonna do
we doing some things. You know, because
all the girls came back, and we continued the party.
Yeah, and that's how we did.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Hey,
For my 14th birthday party.
that's a hell of a party.
I didn't even know that was going. I wasn't even looking. I wasn't even looking for nothing like that, bro. I was sitting there like the whole time, like strippers. I'm like, cause this is like.
No, but when I look back, Chuck E. Cheese.
No, look though, bro. I look back at it though. That was traumatized. After therapy, money. Yeah.
So wait, are you in therapy too?
No, she not. I keep begging her to.
I think because he wants you to work through some of the
Some of the trauma. All the trauma. Like
most 14-year-olds is getting bikes or something for their birthday.
No,
you giving this nigga bitches.
Nothing against the LGBT community, but I just wanted him to chase pussy, then told the person.
Between this story or the time Boosie made to putting some grown ass women on his kids and nephew, the shit's weird, okay? I never understood, and maybe I will never understand, the idea of trying to get these kids to grow up too early. Y'all be trying to get these kids grow up too soon, and then when they fuck around and have kids at an age where they not supposed to have kids, you looking at them crazy. Well, what the fuck you thought was gonna happen? You over here worried about him being gay at 14. And look, I understand people was losing their V card at 14 and all, but they were doing it with girls in their respective class. Like, somebody explain to me in the comments, why couldn't he just hook up with somebody that was at the party that he went to school with? And also, don't y'all think that this makes the girls in his age group a little bit insecure? Because some of them may have had a crush on Scrappy at the time, and now they looking at these grown women like, damn, that's what I got to compete with to get his attention. And don't get me started with that can of worms. When young girls feel like they got to compete with grown women to get a young boy's attention, that's right, young boy, not young man's attention, they are going to end up indirectly attracting PDF files that are grown ass men. But nobody wants to talk about that. This shit is weird. If anything, this just makes somebody want to be gay even more. This just pushes them into being gay. And it's so crazy. We wouldn't even be having this conversation if it was the other way around and if it was somebody's daughter. Boy, I'm happy the group of friends I grew up around had parents that was not doing some shit like this, because sure, in the moment, there may not be a consequence, but guess what? They're going to be looking at your ass plumb stupid crazy by the time they get grown. By the time they get Scrappy's age, they're going to be looking at you like you're weird. Same thing when it comes to Boosie's kids and nephews. They could be looking at Boosie like, yo, you were tripping. You were tripping. It speaks to Scrappy's character, because there's a lot of people that wouldn't have shit to do with their mama, wouldn't have shit to do with their parents if they tried to do some weird ass shit like that. Like, it's weird. I don't give a fuck how you slice it. There's no normalizing it. It's fucking weird. Let these kids be kids, okay? If they want to have sex, let them figure that shit out on their fucking own. Stop trying to rush them into some shit that they not ready for. Because guess what? When they bring a kid into this world, whose fault is it? It's your damn fault. Because you decided to put a grown-ass woman on his fucking lap. Like, instead of getting Susie Q, who's been eyeing him at the party the whole time, on his lap, you get some grown-ass hoe? What the fuck we doing? Oh, no. Let me correct myself. Grown-ass pedophile strippers. I think the moral to this story and the Boosie story is, parents out there, don't be trying to rush your kids into something they're not prepared for. There's a possibility, not saying it happens all the time, but there's a possibility that he'll be out there trying to prey on young girls. And when that happens, when that can of worms gets open, oh, we don't want to look back into the vault and think, gee, what could have led to this? Like, just let these kids be kids and figure out shit on their fucking own. Like, I'm not saying don't be there for them and don't offer guidance. That's what you're supposed to do. Be there, offer guidance, not just throw them in random circumstances that they ain't got no business being put in. Boy, I tell you, some of y'all parents should not have allowed or been blessed enough to be parents because of exact circumstances like this. But with that being said, y'all let me know what you think about this mess in the comments below. Till next time, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.